Also, I wanted to test something before we got into the meat of this. Let me do an Ookla test right now. Because I reset my stuff last night, and I think that might have fixed it. Hell out, idiot. Yep, there we go. Okay, it's going up into the 800s. All right, our internet's good tonight. Very nice. Okay, let's... God. All right, here we go. So, the defending an orca. Oh, so this orca is the suspect. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes. True. I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins. I pray that is the case. Oh, so I forgot there's a baddie in this game. What's going on? What the fuck? Huh. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. My YouTube studio crashed. Interesting. All right, don't worry about that. Orla here is really gentle and she never eats anything but fish. She killed him. I have proof. She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates rifle picking on her. It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale. Verified whale. As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature. I don't want to save her. I just want... Why does... Wow, you're going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she? How... Oh, I cannot wait for this cross-examination. I call the whale onto the stand. She's the biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally. I don't know. Gumshoe's pretty big, dude. Oh, Pearls, I have a big favor to ask. What is it, Mr. Nick? It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished. Oh, that Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. Can you do it again? So many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now. Hey, give me... There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now. Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break Cyclocks again. Dawn Tiger's bigger. Nobody's bigger than Gumshoe. Dawn Tiger, that guy was weak. Gumshoe had a sleeper build, and you know it. Glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I had to bring rifle to him. Bye, Pearls. Pearly sure seems right at home at this aquarium. You're right, but didn't she say this was her first time here? Hi. How's it going, Phillips? My day's going pretty good. I stacked a bunch of wood today, and now I'm playing this case that I hope gets better. Oh, the detective was questioning her. What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor? Who knows? I don't know. I thought she was Marlon's friend or something. Staff corridor, huh? Sounds... I can't read today. It's so over for me. Something about that doesn't sit well with me. Orca pool diagram updated. What does this say now? Cross-section view of this first, second floor sections of the orca pool. Pearls apparently entered the staff corridor. Alright. Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it? Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. Are you a mod in the YouTube chat as well? I need you to have 50 windows open at all times from every angle. Yeah, write something in the chat so I can make you a mod on there too. Not that it matters. Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. All right. So clutch with the assist. Rhymes and Rifle reunion, a tale ended in bliss. No, I'm not. Animal Keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Mad props 12 Friday. This case is now shut. Yo. All right. Anyway. Oh, you are actually already a mod. Why'd you use like the red Mega Mind thing? It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle. Leeds, no. Leeds, look at you did. Now Rhymes is putting fish on the floor. Also, what are you doing in Destiny, by the way? Is that game fun? I've never played that game a day in my life. I never wanted to play it because my one friend was really annoying about it. And then I just never wanted to play it. I didn't see you there. The new player experience is horrible, though. Explain. Is it just like not fun with friends, and since when you're a new player, everybody's already ahead of you? Hey, Pearl, Lee and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends. Oh, I see. Okay. You see, that's why I don't like getting into new RPGs or MMOs. It's like I want to get into Final Fantasy 14, but I just feel like it's gonna be the most lonely fucking experience ever until like I get to like the end game. Can you tell us more about your relationship? Well, what the hell are you lying about? What do you have to lie about? Oh, Pearls, how old are you? How old is this freak? Ah, jeez. That's not good. I really shouldn't talk about it. Are you serious? Wait, this isn't happening, is it? Digging into Pearl's affairs, but she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court.
Take that!
Take that! It's like shove the Magatama in her face. It's like lock. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. Also deletes. I think I've discovered something about YouTube's algorithm and I have to keep it in mind. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. So I released a short today, and I think it impacts when you go live, which is very fascinating. So I think I gotta start. I think I'm gonna start releasing like clips and stuff on Mondays and Tuesdays when I don't normally stream. Now, realistically, we will stream tomorrow if we don't finish this game tonight because I want to be done with it and not play it for a while. There's no relationship between me, Mr. Marlin, and me. There better not be. I'll kick his ass right now. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium. That's all. There are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you?
Take that!
There's a nap room? Yes, that's right. But how did you know? Someone told me you were there. I get confused and it went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Dick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin. I'm freaking out. Sounds reasonable, but I guess I better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish? Why do you smell like fish? What makes you think I smell like fish? Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. This penguin better not be on here. Oh my god!
Take that!
Oh, this game blows. Alright, Rifle, she's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Probably didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. Why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls? I don't know. Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. An object with you that smelled fishy too. In fact, I think this has something to do with it. Wait, what?
Take that!
I'm glad I didn't forget anything from yesterday. The fishy smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls? What, did you like fall into a bucket of fish or something, man? I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin about the calendar. Get your pitchforks ready, dude. What did Marlin do? Ooh, it was only one lock, but it sure took some work. Tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes. We got distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone had moved on and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age. Oh, Pearls, I know big crowded places are hard for you. Sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor. I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me too, and lost my balance and fell down. I spilled so many fish all over the floor. I guess that explains why you smell fishy, pardon the pun. Yes, and my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish too. And get rid of it. It doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why do you hide it? Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes? Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over his feed sanitation regulations because of me. Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room. Wait, why? Why not? What was he doing in there? Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. We had to search for it among the fish. Wait a minute, this calendar of yours, it already has writing in it. Right. Ah, deletes. I can't even blame Fulbright anymore because it probably is his fault. It's not fair. Who am I gonna blame now? It does, but it didn't write anything in it yet. There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. Maybe my calendar, Mr. Marlin's. Oh, wait! Why was he at the pool? Oh, did he do it? Oh, I swear to God. I think it was about 10 to 15 when he had info desk announced that I was lost. I first gone into the prep room at about 10:10. You mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? It might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed. All right. But be sure to give it back to me, to Mr. Marlin later, okay? Yeah, I will totally do that. Good. Now maybe I'm ready to move Mr. Plume's Cyclops too. All right, bye, Pearls. Well, it was great seeing you. Where is this hag? She's not here. People again, you're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave. Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about? You're correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room and won't come out. I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm about ready to go home. Sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. Maybe a little something about the incident this morning too. That's right. This is no time to be standing there thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic. Okay, the Cyclock, Athena Cyclock.
Take that!
I'm about to crack you open like an egg, bitch. It's I'm out of hot Cheetos. It's so over for me. Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding. I'll do nothing of the sort. It would have mean breaking my promise. I don't know who you made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are after the place is closed. You're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow. Oh ho, I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner. No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence. Where is it?
Take that!
Take that! Run, Detective Full. According to the detective, this shows the orca attacking the victim. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume. Oh, I suppose there is no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I. Bomb? Yeah, is that what you call it? I don't call it that. I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is... You're a visitor also. You are a visitor who also happened to witness the death of owner Jack Shipley. That is Oh, I want to say it, but I promised the police. It's not good for you to keep things aside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out. Oh. Whoops. I pressed X too fast. She wanted to tell me this badly. Why couldn't she have just done so from the top? I think anyone would agree that I held it in for as long as I could. But I couldn't be expected to withstand this commoner's butt. I'm not a commoner, dude. Phoenix is a well-established lawyer, dude. You don't gotta be mean to me like that. Please calm yourself, Mr. Plume. And that's top-class badgering to you. You are correct. I witnessed the killer whale's crime with my own eyes. No, you didn't. You got a problem with that, Blue Boy? Stop calling me Blue Boy! His anger is so powerful. You know, I felt like I was about to explode. You have to do something quick. Please don't explode on me. Oh, do we still gotta talk to her? Oh, could you start with telling me what you saw? I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. Dude, it's already 9 o'clock. I guess it's my fault for starting 2 hours late. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known. So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt. Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident. Please, shame on you. Are you implying that I'm happy about an innocent man's death? Yeah. No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla. More like you were interested in her. No, are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe. Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you know? No, I don't think anybody's your fan. I have the non-fiction writer Norma de Plume. Oh, that Norma? You don't know who she is. Big fan, huh? No, I've never heard of her. True. Now that you've figured me out, there's no sense trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Wow. Oh, defense is part of a writer's duty after all. Oh, ho, 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 ho. But I'm not a fan, I tell you. Non-fiction writer. What exactly have you written, Mr. Plume? Oh my, you mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I've been gathering information on Orla the killer whale for a year now. Oh, have you? Oh, it's wonderful. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. Oh, bullshit. Proven to be well justified. Oh, you're just I bet you write for a shitty tabloid. Well advised, your sweet, gentle soul. Animals don't have souls. The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp. Chip-shaped aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak, but has been rumored to attack people. Rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true. Yes, I realize that, but I only write the truth. That's why I questioned the owner directly. No, you didn't. He refused to allow my research, and he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance coming here day after day. Don't ever come back again." Oh, so you did it. I know you did it. I swear to God you did it. Sounds like her research was a bit too much to take. How did you get in here if you've been blacklisted? I have my methods. Oh ho, ho ho ho. This lady is shameless. What do you mean? What is she implying? I hope she didn't. What did she go? Ba ba na na na. Like at the front showing some leg? I hope not. That'd be disgusting. We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're going to defend her. I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. Yeah, I bet. Came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. I am on my way to that thing's tank. I heard its cries. You can't hear Orla from the visitors corridor. There are speakers there in the corridor up near the ceiling. The speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, as I approached the killer whale's tank, I heard its cries, and when I arrived, I saw something terrifying. What did you see? The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. Then the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death with its jaws. That's the wrong hat. Orla bit the owner to death? What are you doing here, Fobby? In justice we trust, so I don't, no. So I take it Mr. Plume's just finished telling you what she saw? Detective, whose name I can't read. I guess you've already heard it too. Yep, when we took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be. Dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again. Shut up. It's not dangerous. Alright, but the prosecutor's office said that the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. Really? Then could we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Fortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer. It's Phoenix, you fucking fake-ass bitch. But maybe you should give up on this one. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you. You don't even have justice. You have a single bone of justice in your body, bro. Okay? We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental death. I'm not even calling detective. I'm just gonna... No. 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 Absolutely not. Give me a second, chat. I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. I'm getting angry looking at fake Fulbright, also known as Fobby. I bring iced tea. Ugh. How much does a gallon weigh? Am I dumb? What is it like? I feel like I should know. All right. Let's go, Mr. Rice. Time to check out the... Shut up, Athena. All right. Ship-shape aquarium, orca pool. Man, deletes. I had a delicious cheesesteak for dinner. The thing was awesome. I went to like a... Pizzerias are really good at making cheesesteaks, but man, sometimes like the bread they use is way too big. No running. What did she do? Are you okay? It didn't look like she tripped, but... Aaron, I slipped. What the hell is that? What are you about to do? Orla? What is it, girl? Oh no! She crashed into all that stuff behind her. Oh, she just got wrecked! I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall again. That was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt? Okay. But why did Orla spike that ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me. Maybe she thought you were the main entree. Very funny. In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Whoa, wait, there's some stuff here. I think everything got shifted around when I fell on it. Hey, you're right. There's some things now that we couldn't see before. Like another ball. I guess Orla really likes them. Nothing new by the outline of the bloody too. What do you mean I can't see what's over there? What is all this crap? All right, what is this? This is a coin? Maybe it's right. There's blood on it. You're right, but it's dried. You think it could be the victims? And what was it doing all the way over here in the first place? I'm not sure, but now that we found blood outside the pool, this might help us prove that there's more to this case than just an accidental death. Well, I certainly can't leave the pool after all. Blood-stained coin. Just got a coin. Let's take a look at this. There's a few coins around the body here too. What's there blood on the top of his head? Where did they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think somebody picked them up, do you? Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is? The hell did you come from? That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? Yeah, if we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us. When Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks. It doesn't mean she hates me. Nah, she wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time. Well, yeah, oh, jeez. I'm starting thinking about this is making me sad. Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish. That's right. It's time to put a smile on and stay strong, right? No, you're gonna like crumble like 3K cases from now, but it's fine. You get over it. What's a blobfish? Or do I not want to know? It's a really ugly fish, Phoenix. What is this? Oh no, that child is hurt. Athena, you're the only child. What is that on there? Those blood marks? Oh! Well, I mean, of course it is. It was just testing your response to an emergency. It has bite marks in it. Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff while under pressure. Grr, I just thought to keep practicing then. It's here for then. Anyway. Oh, that we use it to train Orla. It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first. Those bite marks look pretty dangerous. Hey, Sasha, would you happen to know anything about this coin? I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them. You picked them all up, these coins, right? That's right. After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few. Well, if they aren't besides the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to that ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool. I don't want to do that. What if Orla, like, gets really... Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Look, I think I see something on the bottom of the pool. Hee, I knew it. Want me to go down and check? Can't jump in dressed like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes. I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know. Be that as it may, that pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath that long. But maybe Sasha can. Woo! Guys, look at all these coins I found at the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. There really were more of them down there, huh? You seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are all together. Including the ones I'd put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show. Sounds like they'd be heavy. About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a I think I get what happened. Maybe they're using the coins to weigh down the dummy. Lighter than a string fish. Well, I better put these coins away where they belong. 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene of one of them with blood on it. They have to be related to the case. I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute, could it be? Remember how the detective said that they couldn't find a murder weapon? Well, what if these coins were the weapon? How could a little coin kill a grown man? Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 200 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you have to do is put them in a bag. Put the 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody. It would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? Explain how blood got on this one. That's why he has blood on the back of his head. I get it. If that bag of coins is the weapon, then we can use it to prove Orla's innocence. Ugh. I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here. Maybe the killer took it with them. Yeah, it would be certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did. Mr. Wright, the bloody coin alone should be enough to prove that this might have been a murder. I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla. Like the Fulbright. Oh, I accidentally just said his name. I'm disgusted with myself. And Mrs. De Plume right away. Good idea. Let's hope they still... Ugh. What's up, Fobby? Oh, you're back. So did you find anything? Of course he didn't. Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important. This guy has a lot of nerve talking to me. Let's show them the evidence we found, the one that points to a human culprit, right? Please take a look at this blood-stained coin. Cease and desist at once. What kind of man shows a lady blood? Pretty chat. Shut up. Oh, this coin beside the worker pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. Just learned that there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? You're saying the coin might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? If blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. We call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human. If you wouldn't, why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Well, that's something. It's just not going to be enough to pass muster. I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask him to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you very much. Phoenix, please. Don't talk to him. I really hope Detective, I can't read that name, can convince them. Here's Fobby. You won't believe the answer I got. When I explained his passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court. Really? So does that mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove that Orca's guilt in court. Man, Blackwell needs a hobby, dude. Prosecutor Blackwell that wants to prosecute Orla? That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say you're taking this rather calmly. Putting Orla in court was my idea from the start. I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Plume, will you be a witness for the prosecution? Oh, for a killer whale. I've never heard of such a recklessness before in my life. I will reveal the truth about this killer whale and then write all about it. You're worth a trophy and nothing more, ma'am. I'll take a plan now if you'll just come along with me. We'll have to prepare for tomorrow and I still have to arrange for an autopsy. Till then, blue lawyer and the yellow fan. I'm pretty sure you did it. I'm like 1,000,000%. Stop finger gunning me. Get away from me. I'm not a fan. Well, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial. How well do we defend Orca in court anyway? To be honest, I'm not really sure myself. Plus, Mr. Plume said Orla bit the victim. It isn't going to be easy. Love a challenge. And we ought to be just fine. Guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning. Normal viewing back at the office. There's nothing decisive against Orla in the security tape, but that doesn't mean much. Let's have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial or else. Are we doing the trial right now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want to play Spirit of Justice. Don't do this to me. Come on, nobody will know. Nobody will know. July 21st, 1921 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 24. Good afternoon, Mr. Wright. Good afternoon. Tripper as ever this afternoon, I see. Thankful we actually got to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped. I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, and I also queued the swashbuckler videos so we can watch it anytime. What? What? You did what? I get to watch anime anytime I want?
Captain Orla, you made it just in time. We the pirates will.
I just realized something. I think she's wearing the wrong hat. Maybe it was her. I don't know. I have some ideas. I don't know what they are yet. This might help our case. By the way, you have some serious dark circles. Did you stay up late watching this? What? Me? No, I just woke up early, that's all. So I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough as it is by Prosecutor Blackwell. Look at being pumped. I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while. Well, your hair is spikier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing. That's a compliment, right? Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery. Thanks, Pearl. It's been so long. I'm actually a little nervous. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer. What the hell are you doing here? Miss Rhymes, you came to watch the trial? Yeah, Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca. So I thought I'd better come here to watch for her. Well, don't you worry. We're going to win for Orla. Isn't that right, boss? Right. One odds precedent to trial coming right up. How the hell are we going to get the freaking orca in here? July 21, 9:30 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. This is so dumb. So dumb. Such a dumb premise. I'm leaning back. I don't care. Is now in session for the trial of Miss Orla Shipley. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Must we waste words on this? Shut up. Prosecutor Simon Blackwell. Alexa, turn off the fan. Known as the Twisted Samurai, he's a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his side. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow. Thank you, Your Honor, and you look as young as ever yourself. Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet? Surely you jest your baldness. Did you not receive the memo? Defendant Orla Shipley is an orca at Shipshape Aquarium. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. But an orca as a defendant is patently absurd. Direct your comments to the defense. He's an absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. This is so embarrassing. Sure or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client. Your duty to defend your crying aunt? Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it man or beast, is of equal value. The question of whether that soul is painted in black or white. Take Taka for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I. No, he's not. He's a bird, and I don't respect him. And for more pain, as always. Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you would. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well, listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Shipshape Aquarium in the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. Okay, dude. Such a fucking load of shit. Sadistic orca? What a chilling thought. And what exactly is this defendant? Where is it? Inside this. A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell? Time to march is on. You're balling this with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow... I mean a smartphone, Blackwell. You yutz. To interact with the orca. TV phone, very well. The court accepts it into evidence. What? Teleconferencing? That's actually a really cool looking flip phone. We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. For no, he's gonna start talking. Oh man, okay, man, we really went from episode 5 to this, huh? So this is the this is the orca that stands accused, is it?
No! Oh, Jesus Christ! No!
Please shut up. Ah, you're making this worse for me, dude. I'll play Smash right now. I won't complete this. You better take this as fucking seriously as Phoenix is. Right this second. Right this second. I'm not calling Jamal. He's watching Bleach right now. I can't call him. He won't pick up my calls. So that is the orca that stands... Hate it here. Waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck. Oh, quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man? Really pouring on the charm, huh? She's far from cute. She's a violent, reckless animal. Yeah, just like you, dude. Okay? Actually, no, we can't. We've already proved that he's not. Get this loser off my screen. Get Fabi off my screen right this moment. That's right. The name's... No, I'm not saying your name. That'd be a lie. Explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to Shipshape Aquarium. There, we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. Really, this takes place, like, even before case 1, right? So, like nobody... Bro, I wish you warned me, dude. After playing case 5, this seems... I'm really hoping that it, like, picks up. I'm really hoping that it picks up and it lives up to its name of being, like, the best case in this game. This orca stuff I cannot take seriously. The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. Bro, the entire internet says, like, the special case for Dual Destinies is, like, one of the best cases in the entire franchise. That's what I've read. Like, people are saying this case is, like, yeah, dude. Yeah, no, dude, like, here, let me look it up real quick. Is special case one of the best cases in Ace Attorney franchise. Dual Destinies. Turnabout Reclaimed is widely considered one of the absolute best cases in the entire franchises. That's what it says. That's what it says. That's... that the AI, it doesn't matter. Like, even in the subreddits, people say it's one of the best. Yeah, dude. Also, can we talk about that real quick? Just real quick. I hate the fact that Google is like, all Google searches now are completely AI. Like, it doesn't use data banks anymore to look for info. It literally makes the AI look for your info instead of just producing said info that it's reading off of. No, I hate it. It's a pain in the ass because I don't want to read it. I don't want to read Google's interpretation of what I'm trying to find. I want the info that's actually the info, you know? We get Fobby. Do you like his fake name, by the way? You like that I call him Fobby? Fake Bobby? Instant death from a brain contusion. There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body. Brain contusion. Jesus. I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your baldness. Also, wait, is this going to be Blackwell's like first official like L once we're done with him? Prosecution moves to introduce our witness. Fobby. You got a project with Blackwell? Injustice? No. One brave lady? No. About to get a free trophy, but there's no wind in here. The place hasn't been blown up yet. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know how I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby. All right, let's get this straight. You're no Stephen King, all right? That guy used to bar hop and write fucking bestsellers from the fucked up miasma that is his brain, okay? You look like you couldn't even write a cookbook. All right, get that straight. Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, I am Norma DePlume, and I am a non-fiction writer. Non-fiction means it's based off facts, right? I always get the two mixed up. Non-fiction is real, fiction is fake, right? I wish it was the other way around. I wish fiction was like, well, I guess the word fiction itself is like, okay. No, you know what? I'm not going to rewrite the English language in my Twitch chat in the year 2026. I'm not going to do it. All right, deletes, hear me out. 50,000 subs and I turn this game off and we play Smash Bros for like 7 hours. I'm the only one who isn't telepathic here. I didn't even read that right. Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts. What if I just mute that? Oh.
Oh,
Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena.
no!
What? Norma DePlume, the great non-fiction writer, Miss Norma DePlume herself. You don't know who that is either. Read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely. Have you really? Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites. Are you a fan, Your Honor? I could give you my autograph if you'd like. Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in those photos in your book. Well, I used ones from 10 years ago in my book so that the paparazzi won't harass me. Imagine she's not even the real DePlume. The judge seems so shocked. Visual disconnect, but really? Would you imagine she's not the real one? What if she's not? What if I just like, what if we just, no, okay, I'm sorry. All right. Can we get started, please? If I find you to be acting as a judge, you'll see your debut in my books. Sarge Commons, you really must be must really be the real Norm. Oh, dude, they're laying it on thick. Nah, I think maybe she's not the real one. That hurt to hear. What hurt to hear? Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. I would thank you to not order me around. I will do as I please, Mr. Plume. You are worth a silver trophy and nothing more. That's the only reason why I'm letting you get on the stand. I'm perfectly willing to tell everyone I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder. So what's like the... Oh, yeah, that's kind of mean. Very well then, please proceed with your testimony. How hard is this case compared to the other ones, Deletes? Like, it can't be that hard since you can play it at any time if you get the DLC, right? Case 2 difficulty? But case 2 sucks. I went to Ship-Shape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. Saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempted to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. That adorable defender really did all that? I doubt it. Maybe. Maybe. Must be much more vicious than it looks. Now deliver your judgment so I may shut up, Blackwell. Yeah, shut up. The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's alright. Once you drag this out with your tomfoolery, don't say my name like that. Athena, defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, yeah. Fellow inmate told... I'm not reading that. Let me guess, they were convicted for contract fraud, right? Tell him, Phoenix. All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. Looks like I guessed right. Ooh, get that table slapping. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor? Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain. Alright, Deletes, you ready to see the easiest platinum silver trophy you've ever seen in your life?
Hold it!
Why did you want to see the orca? Well, it is the featured attraction of the aquarium after all. Why waste energy on such tripe? Ow, my side! There's but one. Tripe is actually really good, but it's only a good fish if you burn it. There's but one attraction in ship-shaped aquarium that is worth anyone's time. That is the penguins. Isn't that right, Taka, my friend? Oh, that's right. He likes birds. Alright, then. I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is for the birds. I guess I should jot that down. Note to self, Prosecutor Blackwell is on Team Rifle. Woo! So you went to see the orca in its tank? Yes, that's right. It's what I just realized. I don't have any like trophy emotes. Can you believe that? I'm such a fake fucking person. Do I not have a single trophy emote? I don't have a single trophy emote. How did you let this happen? I just realized. What the fuck? I don't have a single trophy emote. I gotta fix that. No, that's gonna bug the shit at me. No, that's gonna bug the shit at me. Visitors corridor. Okay, no, that makes sense. Wait a minute. Is that the visitors corridor? What if I just hit her with the fish? What if I just slap her with a fish, Deletes? Do you think she'd be mad? Alright, we're just gonna have her hold a bunch of stuff. Hold it! And she's like, okay. Sorka suddenly went crazy, did she? Yes, it took a lot. Look, it took a look at me, and then all at once it started going berserk. Did you do anything to make her angry? Nothing more than simply glare at it from the visitor's corridor. glared at Orla, and that's what caused her to go berserk.
Objection!
The reason the defendant went mad is not the issue here. Only what she did once she entered that state. It is my channel. I gotta make something that like sticks out though, right? Like what kind of like... Oh, you want it to be pretty cool if I like had like imagine like a little bronze trophy with like a little bit of like backlight on it. You know what I'm saying? With like with little red strips around the two. I think that looked pretty good. Sorry, I'm spitballing more important things right now. The killer whale began behaving wildly in front of my very eyes, and then... Where's Apollo? I need him. I need him to step in for me. So you're saying that you saw the very moment of the victim's death? That's exactly what I'm saying. Oh, it was simply dreadful. It was as frightening as losing one's manuscript just before a deadline. It'd be pretty terrifying. What is the killer whale's horrific act? And I knew I had to do something, so...
Hold it!
Why were the police the first ones you contacted? Afraid if I told the aquarium staff, they might try to cover it up. Oh, you're so full of shit. Why would you worry about that? First, I immediately told aquarium security after my call to the police. I believe I deserve praise for my swift decision-making skills under pressure. Mr. Bloom is the most assertive witness I've ever seen. We better do our best to look like big shop lawyers if we want to match her intensity. Praise you with swift decision-making skills under pressure. More kiss up than Big Shot. Most of us unrealistic to expect Big Shot. Wow. What would I need? I want to make. I gotta add a sound effect of Mario going oof. I think that'd be pretty funny. What if I? Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to play this game anymore. Hold on. Hold on. Don't mind me, deletes this. I mean, I really should give you access to this so you can add whatever sound effects you want when you want. Okay, hold on. Oh, I should have this up in case I ever do need to, Alright, where's my, my library? I didn't hear anything. Why didn't I hear anything? Oh, wait, there we go. Is it there? Fucking awesome. Alright, anyway. There you go, deletes. I gave you something new to use. How many more channel point sound alerts can I add? What are my alerts? How many more channel point alerts can I have? Oh, I can add one more. Is there a way to like increase this? What's premium? For $6.99 a month, I can add up to 50? Oh. Really, should I add that? Should I get that? Where we can have up to 50 of the channel point ones? You want to? I kind of do. I really do. I really do like the channel point sound effects. I think they're really funny. I'll look into it. I think I might cancel one of my subscriptions and replace it with that. How fitting for Another thing I want to look into too. I want to start adding animations to it. You know, I feel like Oh man, I can't. I'll play without with it after stream. Okay, let's just keep playing. Let's keep playing. Raise a big shot. How about cutting the small fry some slack, you big meanies? The weird thing here is, did she really see the moment of the murder? Oh wait, where? If she saw that, how'd he get up there? I'm not in the mood to be playing catch up today.
Objection!
Why don't another deadly combo? Not liking a case. Bruised.
Objection!
That's not true. You are mistaken, Mr. Plume. I beg your pardon. The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be a result of orchid attack. The actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. I'm sure the victim was bitten. I don't believe that can be true. Security footage does show anything. Doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
This is expected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind what do you expect when you wouldn't play nice and share? Fortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all of the footage evidence. Saka, the evidence I gave to you for safe. That hawk is higher up on the packing order than Bobby and Blackwell's book. Well, that doesn't look good. Great. Security footage updated in the court record. There's more. Look at this. Body was being examined. There's to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's more right now is evidence that points to the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks? Do appear to suggest that she did in fact bite the victim. Then the killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth. However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma.
Objection.
You're much too impetus, right? Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that. Explanation is there for what the witness saw. Why did the victim mercilessly? After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with his dead body in her mouth. Just like any other predator toying with its prey. If that's true, then he should have water in his lungs. People in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear of Orla. I don't care. The defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Professor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to this court? Would be standing here if I wouldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white. Nothing's black or white, idiot. Orla is black and white. Her body, I mean. Please try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell. Let us also observe the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress. Think about back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim. See what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it? Now explain it the way that even the simpletons can understand. Blackwell, if only you knew how many L's you're about to take in the next like couple weeks, dude. You just would not survive. I just realized I have some sound effects on my freaking stream deck that I never use. Let me see here. Oh, never mind. All the buttons don't work. I moved those files. Oh, that kind of makes me sad. What is this? Ugh. What does this mean? What does this button do? Oh, this lets me look at my stuff. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, this case is going to be a slow burn. All right. Now explain it in a way. There you go again. Ordering me around. Stop that this instant. But whatever. I don't mind telling my story. Saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw it at the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. Or like killed the victim by headbutting him? That's right. It ran the victim over and over again. But the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. Headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. Footage backs up Mr. Plume's testimony, but there's also something very important it does not show. How do you see? Now do you see what a menace this killer whale is?
Objection!
Objection! Sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Look at this footage. The orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll notice that the something is not the victim. I want to look away, but I can't. Please do. If it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, where you could. Where, what did you just say, Phoenix? Where you were, could you? Okay. Oh, well, I suppose not. Mr. Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. Meaning that you couldn't see the victim? Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. Bullshit. Came up from behind the skull-shaped rock and his body was all limp. What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
If you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Because I do everything around here. Likely you don't do anything in general. How dare you speak so rudely to me? No need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you could see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior. Oh. 1 year ago. That's right. That's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim. You don't know nothing about nothing. You must know a very similar incident occurred only last year in which the defendant murdered her trainer. No, she didn't. What? The orca murdered her trainer, you say? What? Is that really true? This is not looking good for us. It's all in this book. The book, The Killer Whale. That's Mr. Plume's latest work. I was just thinking of picking that up. Oh. Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. Huh. The orca headbutted and bit the victim. In this case. Guilty, I say. I never want to go to the beach again. Now everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it. We're doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orla. I think she did it. But it's hard to keep on believing in somebody who can't even tell me her side. Yeah, I believe in Orla. Wait, she'd kill anybody. You guys save her, please. I'm begging you. Sasha? What am I doing down to my client like this? This is the time to be strong. I'm ready to fight for our clients. I'll take everybody in this courtroom on if I have to. The real question, who was the victim that died? Oh, I see a bite mark on the thing. Wait, is there a bite mark on this one? No, there's not. Both of you. So I'm starting to slowly think that Sasha did it. Because realistically, it can't be him because he just started recently. I think it's her. I think she's the one. Who else could save her? We can't give up on her now. Because that's another thing too. Why was she trying to collect up these coins so bad? You saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago. You turned paler than me. Got right through me. So how is you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca? It's true that Orla can't speak and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. I respect the trust she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in Orla too. And what do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what. So allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales. Killer whales really are killers. What terrifying creatures indeed. Can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer, can you, your baldness? No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know. Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well, I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them. But of course, that is what I do after all. Becca, what will you have the witness testify about? I shall have her testify about what she saw and what she heard. she heard. Tell the court what you saw and what you heard. Right. It's real talk. We're probably gonna play. We're probably gonna do investigations 1 and trial 2 tomorrow. We're gonna get through this case trial and then I'm gonna leave. I'm sorry I didn't stay. I didn't get on long enough, but I don't know. I was kind of in a funk before I started stream. The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Rook displayed the same behavior as during the incident a year ago. That's right, those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. Kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. That's right. Morty, it was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then. It was singing while it was headbutting. Oh, it was perfectly horrible. I don't see a single obvious inconsistency in this testimony. So I won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone. Oh, thank you for making this easier. This shit makes it so free. Seem pretty confident. Let me guess, you noticed a contradiction between the testimony and her emotions? You bet I did, and once we expose it, we just might be able to crack her. Don't scratch that, make it. We'll definitely be able to. Alright, please. This stuff is such a, like, a relief, because it's so fast and progresses things so quickly. Rao's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Yeah, you were calm, but you were feeling really sad for some reason. Mr. Plume, Aura really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she? Hope you should, sir. I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale. Something else that scared her then, boss. However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while it was doing that. Then maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see? This is practically turning into a counseling session. You wanted something that would be like an actual breath of fresh air. Deletes. If one of these cases at the very end of the day, our client actually is guilty and Phoenix just has to relent that, you know what? Nah, you're awful. You know? Uh-huh. That's happened already? Has it? When? When has that happened? Ace Attorney 2, final case. No, because I don't really like Ace Attorney 2. Who's the bad guy in the final case? Was he the defendant? Yeah, that's right. Weren't we defending him the entire time and we were at like a crossroads? Shelly the killer. Oh. Yeah, but deletes, that's not what I mean, because it was pretty fucking obvious that it was Matt, but we weren't allowed to actually fucking do anything until like the killer was you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we were already like we knew Matt was the guy and we were forced to like try to get him a non-guilty verdict. I mean, like I mean, like, it's a fucking revelation where we're like, oh, we were wrong this entire time, and we just go like, and then we just fucking nail them. You know what I mean? Why is this so uneven? It's pissing me off. I'm trying to like do something here and it's not working. It's pissing me off. You know? I saw something. Oh, I remember now. Okay, good. Now, if you, man, I just want the whale to be the killer. That'd be really funny. Like, oh, it was the whale. And Phoenix is like, okay, all right, take your shot. And then like the police just go bang, 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 and they just kill the whale. Ah, that'd be sick. I saw bright red blood. I mean, that's not how. Actually, did you know you actually can't see the color red the deeper you go in the ocean? The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood. Yes, that's it. That's why I was so sure. That's when I knew the killer whale had killed a person for a second time. That was a very compelling statement. Look at this again. There does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood. Cortera was reaction to blood, was it? That would certainly explain what happened yesterday. Let's take a look at this blood-stained coin. Oh, she has a fear of blood. Okay. Please hear me out. We stop playing this and we play like... We play Knack for like 24 hours. We have a 24-hour Knack stream. Thoughts? No? Badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities. Because it's an ass case! I don't care about this whale. For some reason whatsoever, for no reason whatsoever, it's probably gonna be her. Because there's no other person in this fucking shit that has, you know, like, it's not him. Because he just started, and we've already assumed that there's a killer from over a year ago. Like, this bitch probably got beef for some reason against him. Probably for how he treats the whale or whatever, and it's gonna be really anticlimactic because I figured it out. You know what? Guess what we just figured out? It's no longer Bobby anymore. It's Rifle. Rifle did it. The penguin. And does that mean Orla really did attack? Okay, that's good use of that. It's really good. It would appear that orcas are even more vicious than I am. So how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by... Blackwell, please. What do you do now about that? This also was not all what I expected to hear. Wait, man, there's still some discord left in Mr. Plume's heart. What? You mean there's more? Yeah. There's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging. Nah, I want this whale to go to jail. You see how that rhymed? Whale go to jail. I think you believe in Orla, right? Yeah. Yeah. So... yeah. If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth. I'm gonna start making them bits. You're about to start spending money for these sound alerts. I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is, so let's delve a little deeper. You got it, boss. Why are you only a little afraid? Fear appears lesson here at this statement. Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him? Why, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes, but then the blood seemed to disappear. Disappear? Why do you suppose that was? It's because of the pirate hat. Put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
What the fuck does that mean? Is the pirate hat red because the whale has an injury on its head? Oh, should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, blue boy. Wait a minute.
Take that!
Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim. I beg your pardon, what kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There was no one else at the pool besides the victim. Oh, I want to say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all. What? Where is this alleged injury on the defendant? I'm not sure, but simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear. And the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head. Orca's head? What are you prattling about now? Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think about what you really saw. The one was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale? Remember now, there wasn't any blood coming from the victim after all. I actually nailed that. That's actually really funny. Bye-bye! We did it! Analytical pathology got us what we needed from her. Huge help at the end. So it's pretty dicey. This is right. What the witness saw was the defendants, not the victims? That's correct, and since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Plume witnessed was not the moment of the murder, as she claims. Yeah, but I really want it to be. I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along. Nevertheless, it's far too dull to cut to the bone. Okay. Meaning? I grant that the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Death from maternal hemorrhaging is also a possibility. He has a point there. If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you'll need a sharper blade than that, right? Evidence that proves that the witness did not see the moment of the murder. There must be something to think, Phoenix. If I'm correct, and the victim's death occurred... We have to think about this. And it would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. That's Mr. Plume witness took place at around 10:10. Must have something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10.
Take that!
No, that's not it. Before I bomb this, because I'm slowly losing steam. Uh...
Take that!
I should have displayed Spirit of Justice, dude. This is fucking... This case sucks. This case is giving me Case 2 vibes. And I'm not liking it. It's like... absurd to the point where it's not interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna do everything. I'm checked out. I'm not gonna try to figure this out with logic. I don't care.
Take that!
With Tom, it ruins the fun. There's no fun to be had.
Take that!
Man, what a shocker. Reddit is wrong and this case is fucking awful.
Take that!
Oh ho ho, we're running out of time. Okay, for some reason it's this. I don't, even though it's a... Guy did it, guys. Which means there's still footage going further back that we need to check. Honor, I request that all the security footage you play for the court. All of the footage? Yeah. I guess that was the hint. It starts at 10 a.m. before 10:10, but I don't like to read. Well, the victim was already dead by that time. So your assertion is that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived? Exactly. The security camera footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. And I believe there is a vital evidence in the 10 minutes before. Says Tom enthusiastically. You are quite the gambling man. Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes? Yes, Blackwell, we are. I've been on slimmer chances before, but Alexa, turn on the fan.
Hold it!
Athena, my boss is no power prosecutor Blackwell, so I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie. Oh, I can't back down now. Francis Italian had informed prosecutor Blackwell with the security footage. I hope it's actually 10 minutes long, and we actually have to watch it for 10 minutes. Footage right here. Very well, please play it for the court. Please actually be 10 minutes long. I would love that. Oh my god, it's actually 10 minutes long. Hasn't arrived yet this time. Now to see if I can find something from before this point in time. When does he get in the pool? That's all the footage there is. Miss Wright, did you see what you were looking for? He wasn't even in the pool. Those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see anything of significance? See nothing of importance in that footage. Just as I thought. It doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
Yeah. No, it's just the opposite. What do you mean by that? In the 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty of justice? Yeah, because you're a fucking fraud. Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is it? What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage but isn't? Am I thinking about this wrong? It's the body, right? Like, I know I'm right. Fuck it. Oh, I almost loaded. Wait, which one am I on? Saving game. For sure it's the body.
Take that!
The important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage. Oh. That's right. If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the Skull Rock during those 10 minutes, but no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. Wait a minute, are you saying? When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead. Order in the court! If that's the case, then when was the victim murdered? I don't know, Your Honor, but we now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client. But there's no one else who could have killed the victim. Not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been a human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well. Do you now? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence. Trump card, the thing that we found during our investigation yesterday. I wouldn't go. Don't wad this. Now's the time to play it. Ooh, it's the coin. What's this? A coin? Yeah, it's a fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. The coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon. This little tiny coin is the murder weapon? Mr. Wright, this is another one of your bluffs. Judge, I never bluff. As they say, the bolder the presentation, the less confidence the solicitor. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins, and all weighing a total of about 7 pounds. The one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is? Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool, one of them with blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool. Side of the pool? But if the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orchid did it. I realize you're trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once? Pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature. Where's this bag the coins were in? Unfortunately, Your Honor, we've recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. Also, the culprit took it with them. It took it? True culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. They threw the body into the pool before the security camera started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to the... Okay, it's conjecture though. We don't have any proof. Found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator. I wonder why Proposition Blackpool hasn't said anything. Possibly the perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Mr. Plume witness? The Cicalar whale attacked the window? Just like it did a year ago, singing her song. Because there still is that. And with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. Wonder why she was doing the same things she did a year ago. But is it really that bizarre? What do you mean? Explain the inexplicable. All we have to do is turn our thinking around. What are we about to do here? Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same things she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, then they think they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. Mr. Wright, as your lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions? Maybe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case? Why don't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case? They created a witness. Mr. Plume's focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Create a witness? Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim. That would explain Orla's actions perfectly. Is an orca? Is it even possible to manipulate her? Yes, this is what you manipulate.
Take that!
Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. The trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. At least I'm starting to come back a little bit. This music is helping a lot. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals. That must be how they got Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows. Wait a minute. Wait, am I cooking? If Orla was just following commands, then who else could really do it besides Sasha? It deletes its rifle. Can you believe rifle did it, dude? I didn't want to believe it deletes, but I think rifle did it. I don't like that Marlon Rhymes looks like Michael Jackson. A little bit. All right. The true culprit hit the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. And as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Norma de Plume was set up. Yes. And if that's the case, was used? Yes. Yes, yes you were. Put your clothes back on. Please do something about your attire. That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. Oh, God. He really does. Like, he really fucking does. Actually, you know what he looks like? He looks like somebody who just walked in on him watched his wife cheating on him. Yo, he looks like he just walked in on his wife having a train run on her. He was just never the same. Bro, God, it would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Roger Blackwell, please have the bloodstain coin analyzed. You waste your breath. I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. Are we actually in this bitch? Wait a minute. The crime happened outside the pool. There's no way an orca could have done it. Or in the bag the coins were in. In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the orca couldn't have done it. Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation.
Objection!
What now? What do you want? Overturn the defense accusation? I think not. But my hair, my beautiful hair. Oh, he actually slices it off and a new one falls down. That's crazy. A new inmate was brought into the prison. He said the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. That's why what did the man go in for? He's merely a sneaky thief who... but right. Here would be easier to hook than a fit. Yeah, buddy? That hawk sure does love the judge's head. What's this? That coin from before and some sort of bag. Oh my god, it is the bag! A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this. It's the coin bag the 300 coins were in. Looking for this? How did you get that? Never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. You're a bitch, Black Quill. I wish you did go to jail and die forever. Bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And does the blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. I knew it. So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out. The bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I am more than satisfied that it was. Blackwell, are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, doesn't change the fact that it was the orca that killed the... I can't wait for this. What? How can you still suspect Orla? You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder... What? Are you agreeing that the orca manipulated a human being? Are we really doing this right now? Well, don't just stand there, state your name. I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt, but apparently Wright won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a... Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, then let's get this over with. Soren doesn't seem like a willing witness. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell's going to have him testify about. So could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness? People of the law, time to testify. Chilling with my crew at the ship shape, orcas, penguins, and the seascape. Cleaning and feeding. There ain't no end, but damn bratty kids, tours I shall transcend. Where's Fogel? I need him to write a new album. Stat. Noob animal keeper from the House of Rhymes. I'm the master keeper Marlin with the rhymes. Where's Fogel? I need him to write a new hot single. It's time. He's been ducking his duties as a musician for long enough. Right, I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that flip-flop music, young people nowadays? It's hip-hop, Judge. So close, Your Honor, so close, and yet so far. Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Shut up. God, pardon, Fogel, you gotta write a hot new single. It's time. I'm putting you on the spot. It's time to get back in the musician game. I believe in you. But I don't want to do this. I tell you, I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. Oh, so how you doing, buddy? The man manipulating Orca. At about 10:10 a.m., I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. I couldn't see the captain or the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. So that gives us a little more info about the area around the orca pool. Really? Also has information about the area around the orca pool. Okay. You're out most of the day? My man. Did you have a nice time? I was stacking wood all day with my mother and my grandmother. I wasn't going to play this and then deletes. I don't think I like this case. But deletes is making me feel bad, so I'm playing it. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better. So fun fact, Fogel, I don't know how long you've been here. That's who we're defending, by the way. We're defending feel bad. You promised. There it is. Yeah, I might pop. I don't know how late you're gonna be on tonight, Fogel, but I'll probably pop on after I finish this trial day. No, I was always gonna play this. I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood today. Yeah. This orca So this orca killed this guy allegedly. Oh, everyone got off already? You know what? I keep forgetting today's Sunday. Yeah, you guys all have work tomorrow, right? I forgot about that. Yeah, man, my days off are all fucked up, man. My boss is starting to piss me off a little bit. All right. But yeah, the defendant, yeah. Our defendant is a whale. And we're trying to prove her innocence. The defendant made the stuff fall down. Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. No doubt that it was the orca that caused that mess. But could she really have done that from within the pool? As I said, the orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our rhyming Marlin took a long look-see, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to him. Okay, dude. This guy's such a glazer for people in prison. What is he, the jail gossip? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. How did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you how. The orca pulled out the cloth that was underneath them. It's a flag, idiot. Or wait, no, it's not. That is a cloth. Never mind. She did it. I was wrong. Wait, that would be all but impossible for a human to move. What's child's play to an orca? What are we doing, Phoenix? Why are we doing this? During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall. And the bag of coins that was among them items fell on the victim's head and killed him. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw. You're so full of crap. The victim only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes? That orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer. But I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. But what the hell is that around your neck, man? So even if she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it. I see. So the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
Ow, my neck. Enter the room. There's at least one thing he can't be sure about. That the orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation.
Silence.
Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the orca saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the orca is the only one that could have moved the items. Is that true? I don't think that's true. It was rifle. It was always rifle. gonna be tragic when it actually is the penguin. I'm gonna get pissed off, and then Deletes is probably sitting in his chair right now, going, he's doing it again. I have to discredit that statement somehow. I don't. I mean that Orla was the culprit and that the victim died beside the pool. No, I don't want to talk. Man, this guy looks like he's just gonna like, he's about to like, fucking. Staff room. I know you weren't. No, you weren't. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Alright, I'm so glad I didn't waste any time with that. I just had to be sure.
Objection!
I just had to be sure. You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Or is this true? Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, I see you recognize it. Yeah, that's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Ship-Shape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Ship-Shape. Stop throwing fish on the floor. Please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand. You're all this talk, you'll have them cleaned up in no time. I guess the bird comes in handy now and then. Alright, Mr. Wright. We have all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind. No, Your Honor, this isn't my calendar. It was originally the witnesses, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady. Yeah, there's no way he could have been upstairs. In the staff room. Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched. They ran into each other at about 10:10 a.m. in the food prep room. It was Rifle. So clearly the witness was not in the staff room. It was Rifle. In other words, Rifle, there's no way he could have Rifle heard the rifle noise in the rifle pool, rifle room, rifle upstairs, rifle exclamation point. R. What's this? This is the first I'm hearing about any calendar. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret. You lied to me? This transgression will not go unpunished. Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the orca pool room myself. Somebody told me about it. Who told you about it? It was, unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. Is he gonna start rapping? Heard about it. From Sasha. Why would you hear about it from her? Miss Buckler. But that doesn't make sense. What is going on here? Dude, was I right? Am I right? Is she just killing everybody at the show? Is she like a serial killer or some shit? That'd be crazy. That's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, right? I didn't see this coming. What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. Prosecutors calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand. Suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the orca's trainer has to say. I don't know what Sasha's going to say, but I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. Well, Fogel, did you want to play a game tomorrow? I feel like we haven't played a game in a minute. You want to play like Wizards tomorrow or something on stream? Is there not another investigation to this? Wait, is there not another investigation to this? You're down? You want to play some Wizards tomorrow? That'd be kind of fun. Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha? Actually, we can play anything you want, actually. It doesn't have to be Wizards. Guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright. Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? Didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. Anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her. Why would you go to all those lengths? Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? How about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's. This isn't looking good. And then that means, I guess it does look like more of a woman's calendar than a man's. It goes for 10 a.m. on the 20th, and he died on the 20th. I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha, Mr. Wright. I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha. I'll take care of her, alright. She's going to jail, son. After all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. Alright, hear me out, Fogel. We both tracked down a copy of Mortal Kombat vs. DC, which is a really terrible Mortal Kombat game made for the PlayStation 3. And we just spam, and we both just pick Captain Marvel, and we just spam his thunderclap over and over, and whoever dies first has to buy the other lunch. No? Not feeling it? I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll let you think about that. I need my phone. Alright, I'll be right back.
All right, I return.
Ooh.
All right. Deletes, is there a second investigation for this? There is. Oh god. Yeah, I might have to continue this on Thursday, because I kind of want to cleanse my palate this week. Court will now reconvene. Officer Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath. My name is Sasha, and I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. Come to rescue me, Bucko, from the false charges put on her by dread pirate No Stash. No Stash? I guess No Stash refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time. Captain Judge. Shall we begin the pirate court? Captain Judge, I really like that. That's right. Makes you feel like a salty old sea dog. You kind of are. The only thing you're missing is the attire, man. Dude, can you imagine the judge like cosplaying as a pirate? Insane. How was that for a self-intro? It's not a show. State your full name and occupation. I'm Sasha Buckler. You ever notice that she has like seal lips? That's really funny. I work at Shipshape Aquarium. I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show alongside Orla as her trainer. Is that one too loud, or is it like just the right amount? Well, you seem like a completely different person now. You really think so? Oh, thanks. That was in my pirate show persona just then. It's perfect. I love when that happens. Oh, so do you think 200's like a good price, or you think it's too low? Not that it matters to you, because you just refund all your points like a dirty cheater. What the hell is this? Queued? Why is Mario Oof queued? That's good. Okay. Man, look at all these ones for bits that nobody ever uses.
Ooh, Rada.
I fucking love that one.
No!
Oh, I love that one.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's what's gonna. That's oh, dude, I love the Ooh Rada one. That one's so funny. Oh shit! All right, I bet money he didn't think you were going to do it like that. What will this witness testify about? Orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. Yeah, the Orca really did that, Blackwell. You fucking reaching bitch. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. Now wait just a minute. Sure, Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus leg yesterday when I was cleaning. Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh? So the leg is the one that made all the mess. She couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball. I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we have been discussing. Orla knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. Say anything about the Orca knocking it down with a ball. Is that what we're talking about? Is that a fake sword? Came here to give Prosecutor Gunstash a good key hauling. I'm the one getting the cat of nine tails. Oh, he's as vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckley, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal. Alright, Miss Buckley, please proceed with your testimony. Do I really have to point out the inconsistencies of this? Hearing the noise. I meant I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. The aquarium's guest's scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. Whose walkie-talkie was it? Talked to Norma de Plume first and then went to the pool room with the security guard. They were, and the cat was lying in the middle of it all. Wait, whose walkie-talkie? Story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony. Does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. Scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard. She doesn't? I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry if I'm no help. As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water. I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove that the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder. When Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction no matter how small. Scream. It's gonna be hard, isn't it? It's gonna be a toughie. I don't want to hold it.
Hold it!
What made you think Orla was summoning you? Orla knows the sound of her cries doesn't carry far enough. Sometimes she summons people making a loud noise. That Orla is smarter than the average whale, I tell you. Hey, Taka would not be dusted in a battle of wits.
Hold it!
Athena, can you stop? Which is the smartest one of all? Oh, who's the smartest one of all? Widget. Did you hear the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. But the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent.
Hold it!
Whose walkie-talkie? You heard Mr. Plume scream? That's right, I heard her through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. Ah, I can still hear it in my head. So loud I thought it was a sea lion. It reminds me of a sea lion, actually. I know, right? Oh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it. Talked to Norma de Plume first and then went to the pool room with the security guard.
Hold it!
That doesn't sound right. You and the security guard headed to the orca pool room? Yeah, apparently that obnoxious writer lady said she didn't trust me by myself. That's why after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. The wench so suspicious are I demand a swordfish duel. That's what I felt like saying to her anyway. Maybe it's the way she found the body. Alright, okay, yeah. Please go on. I'm trying to get through this. I'm starting to get tired. The equipment was everywhere and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. No, he wasn't.
Objection!
Oh! Is that actually wrong? That was actually wrong? Okay. Okay.
Hold it!
What do you recall about the scene exactly? I don't remember much, to be honest. It was a total shock from seeing the captain like that. If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember, though. So stupid. Could you tell me more about the state you found the victim in? It's so hard to even think about it right now. Sasha is deeply traumatized by the victim's death. I guess I shouldn't push her on through then.
Hold it!
Tell me more about the things that were scattered around. They were equipment and props for the new show. New show. Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new swashbuckler spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus and Nose Stash after all. We were going to have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Oh, that's the flyer Rifle was distributing. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the skull rock? Oh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Even got some new tricks for the new show. All the stuff that fell down was for the new show, is that it? That's right, a bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like the testimony added to the witness's testimony. What does this mean?
Hold it!
Props for the new show? What kind of things were they? A blow-up dolphin, an anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. Captain was wearing his usual costume, and the new props were all there. I thought that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with the Sasha's testimony? Hold on. I don't know. Was he wearing his usual costume? No, he's wearing the Red Stash costume. Is that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix. What are you nitpicking my testimony for? If we look at the bio, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was ever wearing his usual costume, but you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. Imagine this red scarf was part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf. Let's say it looks just like the red scarf was added to his old costume. Yeah, well, the captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. In the photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on top of his neck. That red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. Must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. That doesn't seem real. I see. Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. The scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case? There's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on, the timing of the stuff falling, the timing. Maybe my theory has been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon. Wait, what? Oh no, he's lost me. I hate when that actually happens because I have no idea what's going on. You know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the worker made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body in the water.
Objection!
Objection! Mitch, I'm gonna look at my TikTok views real quick. Give me a second. I'm really invested in this case. Hold on. Ew. I just saw a random TikTok and I didn't want to watch it. Never mind. No new views. I'm sad. Shut up, Bakugo. Sorry, chat. Give me a second. Wait, hold on. Okay. live. Okay. Actually, the live has a lot of likes today. That's actually surprising. All right. Sorry, Brian, Project Black Hole, but based on the circumstance at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. And why, pray tell, is that? Oh, I'll tell you, all right. My theory has been wrong. Then I'll just have to fix it. Please do tell the court. The body was moved. I believe it's because the scarf is underneath. But we don't really have a lot. I'm not trying to restart every single time, so let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's because of the scarf itself.
Take that!
The red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell. And the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell... Alright, I didn't think that was... Okay, that wasn't my plan here, but okay.
Silence.
I'm gonna head to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy. Yeah, I'll be on before 7, so we can figure out if you do want to play something, you know. But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Well, yes, that's true. You intend to abandon your original argument? After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Okie dokie, man. Please recall the facts we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla did bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. Then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, and it means that the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. That's preposterous. Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orca's headbutting nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? Very good point. The defense is not abandoning its original theory. And we need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. That is true. What would it be? Alright. I doubt I have no clue. Let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. Died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. What we don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of those things at once. How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On the diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool, but in real life, the water would just cause the body to float. Right, hold on. Water? And what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body could go right down in an instant. But where would the orca go? Thanks for the great hint, Athena. What? I helped you and I didn't even know it. Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? Falling. Let's take a look at this diagram of the orca pool. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. He would drop straight down. Oh my, could that be the true manner of death? The orca pool is about 60 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without a question, have fallen to his death. That's your answer. Well, makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, too. Cobra pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water. The pool water washed away any signs of blood so no one would realize that he fell. That actually makes sense. Nah, I don't think so, dude. Have order. If falling was the manner of death, then does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit as the defense claimed? Have to be. All that needs to be explained is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Jumping, dancing, playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the swashbuckler speculation song. Pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. Top secret tricks. There's the human rocket where she shoots somebody into the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick where she brings a drowning person to the surface. Hey, one of these top secret tricks might have something to do with this case. In the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? You caught it. Orla's nice pun, dude. Still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she's never hurt as a person's skin. She's drowning a person to the surface, and that must be it. Then the killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth. Perfectly what Mr. Plume said in her testimony. The real Corbin must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. We'll find this very hard to believe. Then let's see if it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. Please, you wish. Prosecutor doesn't appear to have any objection. Miss Buckley, please proceed. Okay, sure. Okay, let me just go get the practice dummy. There, it's in the pool, ready and standing by Sasha. Here goes, Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. Where do they end up? Free anime deletes. Can you believe it? Got torn up a little bit, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it. And there you have it, or a secret new trick. Is that a TV at the stand? I hate it here. Oh, I don't know. I really love Orla's performance. It was great. That was some trick captured everybody's heart. Wonderful. I wish I could see more. Looks like we saw this Prosecutor Blackwell. Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckley, and thank you to Mr. Rhymes. So now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. Project Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me, Project Blackwell, but am I requesting you? I am requesting further investigation. Project Blackwell, you have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in. And you couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it? What did Project Blackwell ask for? I've been waiting for this. And what is that? An updated autopsy report. Wait, why did it have to come now? I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during that course of the trial, you see. Here. I take it you'd like me to read it very well. Cause of death thought to be from 65 feet fall. Whoa! Wait a minute, we were right? But this is that substantiates Mr. A's theory. What? Something good for a change? The manner of death was falling into the empty pool. The orca can't be responsible. Seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven. I suppose I can't deny that. It's fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. Project Blackwell isn't even trying to refute it. Orla is saved. Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate? You're Appear more investigations into this case is necessary, but first allow me to render my verdict. Wait, really? Wait! Wait! Nah, it's gotta be a catch. Nah, there's no way. Nah, this is such a bait. Alright, Sasha. I never celebrate. Go on, eat up. Let's hear everybody's so happy. I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict. Thank you, Miss Wright. Thank you, Wright. For what? A drained pool. Thanks to you. The truth is finally clear. Fulbright. Arrest this woman. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh no, I don't want to play. Sasha Buckley. You are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. What? What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have? Come now, you must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind. The true culprit manipulated the orca in order... Oh my god. Can only be the orca's trainer. I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence.
I don't need any of your baseless counter arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the orca pool room, a security card is necessary. Security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possess. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. No, I don't believe it. Miss Buckley was so upset about Miss Tripp's death, she couldn't have done it. They were coming yesterday to check their security card logs. The report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the orca pool room. After that, not a single person entered the pool room. Not until the incident was discovered when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection!
No one would commit murder where their card usage was being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about? It was a private matter. If it wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous. The only one who entered the room and she knows how to come in, Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious. I thought it was from the very beginning. From the start? The orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Also, someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the orca killed the victim, the possibility a human manipulated the orca. I looked into both. All along. My gratitude to you. After all, you're the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The orc you saved was an unwitting victim. Victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. Why are you acting so fucking snide, dude? I just defeated you in court. Alright, come along then. Let's have a good long talk. Shut the fuck up, fake ass Fulbright. Then kill the captain. I would never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? You know, Deletes, why don't it's like the biggest annoyance in this entire like game? I just hate that. I just want to see a scene where Phoenix has had enough, and he just like dives across the courtroom and beats the shit out of the prosecutor, or he just cold clocks somebody for talking shit at the wrong moment. You know, we have not had that happen yet, and it's starting to piss me off that it hasn't.
Jesus Christ! No!
Like everybody's always beating on Phoenix, and like everybody's always beating on Phoenix. And he's never fucking wailed anybody. You know, he's due. He's fucking due. He's so due just to cold clock somebody for talking shit. Either outside the courtroom or in the courtroom. And I need it. you hate the cross gear so much? Because they're all they're all fucking snobs. That's why. Edgeworth was a snob. Both Von Karmas were snobs. Music Boy was a snob. Black Quill's a fucking snob. Like Godot, biggest snob. Like, yeah, get shit on, bro. Hey, you're the person you like died and you blamed her successor. Like, shut up, bitch. Like, that was the best feeling in the entire world. Guessing that final piece of evidence in Trials and Tribulations episode 5. Screw that guy. Hope he drinks so much coffee his heart stops. But Blackwell's like the one that the most I wish like somebody would just like uppercut him. Could I have done something differently? But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this. It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. Doe is dead? Is he? I don't remember. This trial is only concerned with a ruling on the defendant, Orla Shipley. What is the penalty for murder? Are you telling me you're telling me he's rifle? No, okay. All right. This trial only concerned with a ruling on the defendant, Orish Shipley. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. To be continued. All right, so we're gonna save, and I just want to. This is actually probably a really good spot to stop, right? Deletes. Because now because we're about to do like a whole entire like new investigation in court, right? So this would probably be the best place to pick up next week. I mean, Sag. Okay, so I'm getting. Now you'll never get your ace attorney. Bro, I'm getting burned out. Like, you can't blame me. We've been playing this fucking series for like 4 months straight. Like, I'll tell you this much. We're not playing Spirit of Justice until like October or November. Actually, I'll play it in September. I'll play Spirit of Justice in September because in October it's gonna be nothing but spooky shit. You're in school in September? I don't know, bro. We'll see, bro. Like, it's only May. Actually, no. Today's technically June. I mean. Well, here's the problem, right? Let me bring up my calendar real quick. So here's the problem. So we're in June, all right. If I were to start it like on the 19th or the 26th, I'm not gonna be able to finish it until like. I'm not going to be able to finish it until August anyway, because in July, because here's the thing. If we do so there's 6 cases in Spirit of Justice. If we do like a case every week, so let's just see, 26th, then the 3rd, the 10th, and then on the 17th, I'm going on vacation. I'm not going to be back until like the last week of July. Well, I'm only doing a case a week. I'm not playing it nonstop. Like, basically how we've been doing this is how I'm gonna, I don't know. It also depends if Fogel gets on tomorrow. He might not get on tomorrow. So I might just play this more tomorrow. It's, bro, you're acting like I break your promises constantly. Like, you're such a gaslighter. You're such a gaslighter. You're being such a little fucking gaslighter right now. And plus, you weren't even here for like half the cases of Dual Destinies. How long? Bro, I got banned. Like, excuse me if I didn't feel like streaming for a year because I thought it was over. Like, everybody, like, don't overlook that. No, deletes. I'll keep it real. When I was doing that on YouTube, I was forcing myself to stream. I was not enjoying myself whatsoever. That's why I stopped. Like, I don't like to talk. Here, well, like, I don't want to talk about it too much because it's in the past. But bro, I was not. Like streaming during that period. I was not feeling it. There's a reason why I stopped playing Trials and Tribulations. It wasn't because I hated that case. I was over it. And then I came back and I crushed it. You know? But now, if I would have kept, here's the thing, right? If I wasn't tired yesterday, we could have gotten to this point, and then today we could have started here. But bro, I was just tired, man. Like, man, those fucking little bastards. Like we're like, oh, you gotta work a 12-hour shift tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks for letting me know with less than 24 hours notice, you fucking dickheads. Actually, we you know what? We can measure exactly how long it took to play Trials and Tribulations. You hold on. Hold on. Wait, did I save? Yeah, it saved automatically. All we gotta look at is when the trophies took back up. Let me see. All right, so Trials and Tribulations. That's not accurate. Here, let me see. Which one's Kate? Okay. So we got banned that November. No. Yeah, we got banned that November, and then we got unbanned. Let me see. Is that right? Let me see. Which appeals portal? No. I'm doing my research right now. Everybody, shut up. Everybody hold on. We're doing an investigation here. Oh, never mind. Oh, I forgot we were okay. That's okay. I don't have an excuse. Actually, no, wait, yes, I do. Wait. I'm confused. If we were playing this in 2023, then why are none of these trophies from 2023? Did I play Justice for All twice? I guess I had to, right? No. Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, so yes, we streamed it on YouTube. I remember that. And then, and this is when I was unbanned, I believe. Like a month later.
Emotional damage.
And then oh, was it really that long ago? I had my timetables fucked up. I thought I was banned in 2024. No, I was banned from 2023 to 2024. Deletes, I just came to a conclusion. Do you want to know what it is? Want to know what it is? I don't know what it is. He's not gonna answer me. He's playing Destiny with his friends. All right, chat. We'll be back tomorrow. See, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, dude. No, I was just gonna do a bit deletes where I was gonna play a sound alert and then just immediately cut stream. But I don't know. I want to play with Fogel tomorrow, but I really want to finish this too. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I didn't think there'd be a whole other freaking case to this, dude. You know? Maybe I should just beat it tomorrow just to get it over with so I can like have a mental reset over the next 2 weeks. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream because we're done playing and I don't want this going on there.